It's JoviBeauty, and welcome back to the Jovi B show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you all for coming today. Before we get into the topic at hand, quick maintenance. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, like it later. Like my video, boo. Follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's JoviBeauty. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever I drop a new video. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Now, let's get into this whole DERRICK JAXN situation. And listen. So some random girl, let me move this up a little bit because y'all know I'm about to just go in on the get in. Some random girl or somebody put up a post basically saying on, I think Instagram, I don't know where, Twitter, basically saying that, you know, marriage licenses should be able to renewed, like any other license should be able to be renewed or not. So basically, you know, you could be married one day and then whoop, gone, is no repercussions, no nothing, just get out of the marriage. And DERRICK Janx, whatever his name is, agreed with her. Okay. I'm going to tell you why I think it is wrong, why I think listening to men, Black women listening to Black men in these certain circumstances and in a lot of relationship topics is a really bad decision because, again, they're always coming from their Black male perspective. Okay. A Black man, no matter how much no matter how much he may try, can never fully understand and grasp Black women totally. Just like a lot of Black women aren't able and capable of totally understanding and grasping Black men as well. Hey guys, I see all of you. Thank you, Toya, for dropping the CashAPP and Venmo information. Please do not forget to donate to the channel. We need it. We're raising money for a new computer. So listen, he made this analogy that I don't even really get because he kind of just associated marriage with, you know, having this big party, you know, the wedding, having this big wedding and, you know, spending all this money and inviting people to, hold up, let me mute this, and inviting people to your marriage. Inviting people to your wedding, you know, just to say, oh, I got married and all of this stuff, when we're really not thinking about the real deep down reasons that people get married and why we should get married. And this is why so many Black women and men are not married and do not understand the importance of marriage. Marriage is about building a stable foundation. Marriage is about like raising children correctly. Marriage is about learning how to deal with people and deal with things and working your way through them over time. You know, you might fall out of love with somebody this year, but does that mean that your marriage should end? Because you may fall back into love with them next year or the year after. And he also made a reference regarding, like, you know, people feel like, you know, they're stuck because men because of the financial obligations that are associated with divorce. And my man, if that would, listen, there are enough Black women out here who are taking care of children by themselves, who have no assistance. And he kind of just made it like, you know, well, if a man just he ain't feeling you no more, you know, you gained a little bit of weight, he ain't happy with the stretch marks you had based off of, you know, you pushing, you breeding his children into the world, bringing his children into the world. He can just leave without no obligations towards you and a family, towards you and your children. Okay? For the life of me, can't comprehend or understand why we Black women continue to listen to men like this and pander to men like this just because he's an attractive man. Because if a man who was not as attractive as DERRICK JAXN said some of the things that he does say, we wouldn't even be listening. People wouldn't even be listening. But because he's an attractive man, we just want to go with everything that he say. Don't get me wrong. There's some things that he say that I'm like, you know, yeah, okay, yeah, you know, I agree with him. Yeah. But like this right here shows his Black maleness and his Black male mind. And we're not going to knock it because he is a Black man and he should think like a Black man. But to try to put that on women, and so we should basically You know, we think we're stable, we think we're committed, we think we're good, right? And this man decides that he don't want to fuck with you no more and can just get up and go, and your marriage license mean nothing. Your marriage means nothing. What you built and put together and are trying to build means nothing. You know, you got to go out and now like figure out what the fuck you're going to do now with your life, with your children, because this man decided that he wanted to get up today and just leave because it was so easy to leave. Like I previously said, marriage is about building a foundation for a future, building a foundation for your children, for yourselves. Married people live longer. Married people, even with women who don't work, make more money. Okay, marriage builds stability. Okay, maturity among people. And yes, we all want to, you know, even in regular old relationships, sometimes we feel like just getting up and, you know, getting up and leave, getting up and, you know, we don't want to deal with this shit no more. But again, with maturity comes growth. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you should just be sticking in your marriage or staying in your marriage or whatever if you're being abused, if like it's going completely left and like your life is in danger, or like this is just, you know, completely wrong and he's not able to protect and provide for his family the way he's supposed to, or a woman is not able to provide, you know, what she's supposed to do as a woman for her children and for her family, and, you know, out there just doing the most. I mean, all of that. But it should not just be something where you can just get up and go tomorrow because you don't freaking like me today because I made your turkey sandwich wrong yesterday and you feeling away. So, and the renewal is due tomorrow and you just decide not to sign. And then, you know, me, your children, everything we have built has gone to shambles. Okay. This is what's wrong with the Black community in general. Okay. Honestly, this is what's wrong with us. Because a lot of us don't understand, number one, the advantages of being married as a man, as women. You know, we don't understand that, again, like I said, you do better. You do better professionally. You do better emotionally. You have somebody there that has your back. You work through things with each other. You grow through things with each other. I've known people who've been married for 40 and 50 years. There have been times when they did not like each other in the moment. They did not like each other for like 2 or 3 years. One of my aunts will tell you, you know, she ain't like her husband for a good 2 or 3 years out of their 40-year marriage. What if that was a time when they were supposed to sign, when they were supposed to renew their marriage? It was just supposed to go up in flames? It was just their children, their 5 children were supposed to go from having a stable household to one that is separated and now dysfunctional as hell because we don't have an equal balance of female and male energy in here. Like, I am not about making excuses that gives men the right to just feel like they can just, because again, it would be the man, right? That just decides tomorrow he don't want to be with you. It should be, if you want to get a divorce, it should be a process. It should be, we need to iron these things out. What is going to be for child support? What is going to be for alimony? Women go through so much. Why do people think we have to have the world on our freaking shoulders at all times of the day and night and just be cool with it because you don't want to feel like you're being used or you have to take care of your family or your household? That's what you sign up for when you have a wife. Okay, you sign up for way more than just a marriage and walking down, way more than it's the wedding and walking down the aisle. Okay, we signed up for a commitment, right? To be with each other forever, through thick and thin. I honestly think that people, one, rush into marriages too quickly, and two, give up on them way too quickly. When we need to learn to grow, work on things, and mature like adults. Okay? That's how I feel. I want to know how y'all feel, because I said my piece. Okay? I said my piece. And that just meant that beat that came on just meant that the video that I'm making, I made a video earlier, has dropped. Side note, Ramona, you got a wrench, boo. Hey, Lisa Real, how are you? Hey, mommy. Hey, Carmelo. Carmelo was looking forward to what I have to say. Gemini says, hey, Jovi from Kansas City. Hey, Kansas City, straight from Brooklyn, boo. Mallorca. Hey, Mallorca, how are you? Well, she says she's all in this. I need to understand, like, Why are we listening to males who have the males should listen, who have the perspective, who have a relationship perspective from a male's point of view, when a male is majority of the time, you know, the one who is destroying his marriage, can now all of a sudden he feels bored. She doesn't look the way, you know, she did when we were married. We got 5 kids now, and you know, she got to go to work 40 hours a week, and it's hard for her. She be struggling, but I'm still lonely. So now I want to divorce her. So now I'm just going to not sign my papers and just, you know, leave my wife of however long years with our children to sustain, and me not in the household every day because I'm feeling away because she couldn't lose the baby fat weight that I put on her ass. Come on. I'm not with it. Hey, Ornella. Hey, Soraya. Hey, Deidre Boo. Ooh, Deidre got a new picture. Here, Mick, thank you. Girl, I'm staying out of the weather. We did the makeup on IG. Side note, follow me on IG. And in my stories, and my live stories, you'll see the makeup applications. We do them daily. Thank you, Deidre, for dropping the GoFundMe link. Hey, Toya. Hey, Brandy. Honestly, Brandy, I really do think he's a child. He says things, and I think, like, it's just like, oh, okay, I'm an attractive man. I can say some things that make sense. So let me do this. Let me get over. Let me get over. Let me use black women and mess them up in the head. That's how I feel. Like I said, some of the things it's like, okay, but again, it's kind of like it's kind of like common sense things that he made common sense about. But like a topic like this right now says to me that he's a big child. He's a big child. And he does not really comprehend the struggles and the fortitude that black women have, and black women have to go through in life. And just saying, you know, well, I could leave you today because, you know, I just don't feel like it. And then he started with a club analogy, and like, bruh, this ain't a party. This is real life. This is a whole commitment between 2 people to have a whole family and to bring them up in the way of the Lord. Or whatever way you think. You know, I cannot. Brandy said he's still breastfeeding. Y'all messy. I like it though. Hey, Nana. Hello, Jody. Jovi said, hey, Carmelo from you in Baltimore. Okay, I didn't know that. Lift off. Hey, Paul. A legacy. Thank you, Brandy. It's all about building a legacy. How you gonna talk about like a regular, oh, you know, LLC contract? Like, this is the most important contract you'll ever have in your life. This is about building a legacy of family stability. Children who come from broken homes are less likely to achieve the goals that they want to achieve in comparison to people who come from 2-parent households. Like, what are you teaching your kids? What are you saying? What are you saying? It should be that you have to go through hella high water to get a divorce to really make you comprehend and contemplate if this is what you really want to do, because this ain't your boyfriend and your girlfriend no more. Some real life shit with children, families, you know, money, everything involved. Like, no. Hey, Erica. Sue Huskin said it might be the first time a man remembers a date. Girl, got what he want, did what he want, and now he just gonna left you and just left you and the 3 kids he done pumped in you because now you don't have time to do your makeup. Now you out there working 40 hours a week, like he working 40 hours a week. Plus you gotta come home and work 40 more hours in your house, taking care of children, cooking, taking care of his big grown ass, making sure everything is okay. And don't think you could bring home Chinese food more than once a week, and he gonna run over to his mom and tell him how you not doing your wifely duties. Get out of here. Hey, Tina, baby. I ain't see you in a minute, boo. But you know, can we get some likes? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell notification so you'll know every time I drop a video. We go live daily. It's supposed to be at 7, but the way this heat is set up, okay, it came a little early today. And we drop daily videos. As soon as I finish go live, I will be dropping the video of the day, and y'all are gonna be really interested in this one because I went in on the go in on the. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it's about, but I went in on the go in on the get in, and y'all know how it can be sometimes. Hey man, Menjui, how are you? My Cora said maybe because these days a lot of people don't take it the way like our grannies did. There are more married people cheating. And that's why we need therapy. And that's why we need therapy. And that's why we need to really focus and not just jump into marriages so easily. Okay. I am never here to say to just jump into marriage with somebody. I don't even tell y'all to like have babies until 25 and over. I don't believe in, children having children. I think you must really put some time and effort into somebody before you go ahead and go marry them. But after that happens, bruh, you fucks with me. You stucks with me. I'm just saying. And this is coming from a woman who was divorced. Okay, I'm telling y'all know if you've been here already, I am divorced. But I am divorced because of a very good reason. Okay, a very good reason. And I got married very young. So, I'm still saying it should not just be just that. You should have time, even through my whole divorce process, that was a time for everyone to contemplate in the situation about, could this be fixed? What could we have done to fix this, to make this better? And we realized it just couldn't be done, and you have to work through those things and make it a freaking obstacle. It should not be easy to just get up and divorce. How about we instead of him saying something like that, he focused on trying to get these men out here to stop cheating on their wives, like Cardi B. Side note, the video I made today is about Cardi B. So, yeah, y'all see that later. Hey, Ashley. Ashley said marriage is not necessary. You can handle financial and PAO, etc. can be done through a living will or trust. Ashley, I'm sorry, baby. Do you come from a married home? If you did, you wouldn't say stuff like that. Marriage is very necessary in a Black community. Why is it that only Black people do not think marriage is necessary? I'm sorry. I come from people who were married and they went through whatever they went. My parents have always been married, whether it's been to each other or to other people. Marriage is important. You cannot just be bringing children into their life who living will. Who like Nipsey Hussle had a will, right? Because that makes sense. No, we have to deal with the realities of this world, and the realities of this world said that marriage even makes you do better during tax season. It's about building a legacy and an empire for your children. It's about putting things together, two people just there to build them emotionally every day, to see the balance, to see the yin and yang, the man, the female, the feminine and the masculine work through things and how you should be. Okay, I thoroughly believe in marriage. Okay, no shade, no tea, but I do. Randy said my grandmother always said the dumbest people get the most attention. Get the most attention. Oh, Lake says women always bear the burden. We do. And for him, and again, why do we as women listen to men like this who basically are trying to tell us, let it be easy. Just let him go and you can handle it all by yourself, girl. You put the world on your back. Listen. I am sick and tired of having to be a strong Black woman all the time. Why is there no strong Black white woman? Why is there no strong Black Asian women? Why we got to put the world on our freaking shoulders? That's why we be having heart attacks and dying from strokes so much. Why? Marriage is damn sure important. Having someone who is responsible. Like I said, don't just be marrying anybody. I tell you all the time, don't just be laying with anybody either. But once you find someone who you can build a life with, who can do his male roles the same way you can do your women roles and put them shits together so y'all could create an amazing foundation and create kids who aren't missing of this or that. That's when you win. That's when we as a community and a culture will win. When we have more marriages, our community was better when our marriage rates were higher. Do you know that? Do you know that? Priceless said my eyeshadow is popping. Thank you, Priceless. Oh crap. It threw me off. Y'all know how I would do. I gotta go back up now. Hold up. Oh. It might be the first time a man too many trifling males trying to make sense. They trash. Thank you, Deidre. No. Trying to make the senseless make sense. Trying to make the burden of the black woman. And that's what makes it so crazy, because a lot of time he always trying to, jump on that burden of the black woman shit. But he's trying to burden us with this statement. Like, he's trying to put the burden on us with this statement. Like, well, if you just fell out of love with her and tired of her, you can just move on instead of taking your black ass on and working on your damn marriage and your commitment that you made to this woman under God. But that's my opinion and a lot of my subscribers. So Crystal says it takes trust and understanding, communication to see through it. Thank you. How can you trust if you don't know if this nigga gonna sign the papers next week? The shit due next week. You don't know. He done flipped about a potato, about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and now you're in danger, bitch. You're in danger. You're in danger of being a single mama, bitch. Make it make sense. Majorca says, I believe that it feels good to be loved. That's healthy to be happy. Amen. Yes, I agree. Okay. Yes. Work on your shit. Marriage is not built on sex alone, and marriage is not built on a wedding. Like, the fact that he used a wedding, like, bro, you could go down to the justice of the peace. The fact that he used a wedding and then a club example, make it make sense. I need it to make sense. Carmelo said real men know it's about growth, understanding, provide and protect their families. Yes, Carmelo. I don't understand these people. TV don't even represent strong marriage. Lake says TV don't even represent strong marital role models anymore, especially for black people. Oh, for Caucasians and for everybody else. Yes, but they have fed us, and we have been drinking the single black female Kool-Aid. I could do it by myself. I'm a strong black woman. Kool-Aid. And that has led to how many of those black women, children, filling up the correctional, filling up these jails, not understanding what a healthy relationship looks like, because they never seen it. They never even had an opportunity to see their parents work through the struggles, because their parents was never even, a lot of them even married, because it was just like, oh, well, I'm going to do it, and we don't got to get married. We could be together for 20 years and not get married. What kind of shit is that? And then when he died, what is going to happen to you and your children? What is going to happen to your legacy, to your estate? Okay? Because that's the point, to build a legacy, to build an estate. What is going to happen? It's going to fall by the wayside because you thought you could be with him. You thought it made sense to be with a dude for 10 years and him for not to make it official and put a ring on your finger. There is a reason marriage is so important in the Caucasian community. It's a reason. We're taught that it's not, in order to keep our community down, in order to keep us struggling and trying to make a way, instead of being able to build these legacies that we should be able to build. Could we get some likes up in here? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're also collecting donations for a new Surface computer. So please donate via GoFundMe, our GoFundMe account, CashAPP, Venmo, anything you feel comfortable with. We appreciate and thank you so much. Consider the source. DJ said consider the source trash. Child, I be trying with him. I really do. I really do. Crystal said, I think men should hang with other married men. I also think that too. I think too many married men are out here trying to still be single when if more men were married and it became the norm, things would be better. Stop making excuses for men. Stop making excuses for men to go out and cheat on their wives. And you know what? As much men as you think cheat on their wives, really don't. Majority of men are single, are faithful. Okay, there are a lot of fuck shits, but a majority of men are faithful. Okay, majority of men, real men, are too busy making it happen, too busy working, too busy loving their wives and their children to have time for a side bitch. Yeesh. Hey, Datira, I hope I got that right. I don't like to mess up people's names. Soraya says she missed it earlier. Sorry. I stopped listening to Latoya. Hey, Latoya, baby. Latoya said I stopped listening to Derrick sometime last year when I found out he was stealing shirt designs from Angel. I don't know who Angel is, but I really stopped paying attention to him a while ago myself. Hey, Demi Boo. Hey, Cheeky. Deidre said they know marriage is stellar. He can't achieve it. Ciao. Menjui says, I love your point of view. Brooklyn all day. Listen, I am from Brooklyn. I come from married people. A majority of my family members are married. Marriage is important. Marriage is important. My parents may have divorced because of, they were also young, but they went on to marry different people. I grew up in households that were married. I grew up seeing what that looks like, what stability looks like. I have my issues. Y'all know I got my issues, but I don't have the type of issues that my friends with no dads have, or with dads across the road that were Rolling Stone ass dads. I don't have those sort of issues. It builds a foundation. It makes you realize, it makes you able to see how you should behave, the behaviors you should have. Then we wonder why so many women, and then these are the same type of men that say women are so, masculine and so mannish. But you're here saying that the man should leave so she can then turn around and be the head of the household. Too many women already are the head of the households. What do I tell y'all all the time? I will be single, but I will be single. And I will, if I have to be a strong Black woman, I'm going to be that while I am single. If I am with a man, there is no such thing as a Jovi being a strong Black woman, because I got a strong Black man. That is his job. That is the problem. We make too many excuses and too much leeway for these men to just get up and feel like he can go tomorrow. It's going to be all right because I got this. Automatically, I feel you. Yes, we got it. We're going to take care. We're going to do what we have to do. Okay? But should we? I feel you. We're going to do what we have to do. But should we? Did we bring them into the world by ourselves? Chicky Baby say anybody can get married, but staying married is a different story. Staying married is important. I think people need to go through marriage counseling. I think people need to marry based off of what y'all both bring to each other to build a foundation. Not, oh, he cute though. Oh, I had his baby though. When you just had his baby because he was cute though, but he didn't have no job. He didn't have no foundation. He didn't show you that he was marriage material. He didn't do none of that. So don't get me wrong. I'm saying find time to find the right husband for you. Find time to find the right husband for you. But when you find that right man for you, he should be putting a ring on it. Okay, make it official, make it legal, make it that this government who will screw us over anyway, because they work real hard to try to keep us down and keep us impoverished. Okay, there's one less trick pony in the way of keeping our asses and our offspring and our offsprings in poverty. Hey, Jerica, how are you, baby? Shariah said, no babies. I'm going to do that at 50. I'm saying I didn't have a baby until I was 28, and I was 4 years into my marriage at that time. I was 4 years into it. Like, I don't believe in just boinking for the sake of boinking, or reproducing with a man because he cute though. Cute though. You're gonna have some cute, impoverished children. I tell y'all, the cutest motherfuckers be in the projects. Keep playing. Chiki said people just like the idea of marriage, but not putting the actual work to keep it married. That's very true. And for him to say that says, okay, no work, let me bounce. Deidre, you got 2 accounts? I'm tripping right now. Hold up. Deidre got 2 accounts, messing up my whole head, girl. I was like, wait. Deidre said, our community is broken due to his lack of commitment issues. Thank you. Our community is broken due to the lack of a lot of Black men's commitment issues. And us as Black women, honestly, let them get away with it. We allow men to sit up in our house, to sit up in a relationship with this man, keep popping out his chilling, and he ain't putting near ring on your finger. Ain't got no job, ain't got no commitment. You got to go struggle out there, go work as like a horse, like a work horse, just like him, break your back. Women are not built for all of that. That's why they are bigger. I say that all the time. That's why men are bigger. That's why men are stronger. And that's why women are smarter. Okay? We're not built for all of that manual labor shit. We are built to provide for our family in the way a woman is supposed to provide for her children and her family and her household. Okay? I'm not built to be busting my ass out in it. No, what? Get the fuck out of here. Just no. Deidre said, stop giving your body and your time away for free. Facts. I'm sorry. You can. I really need to go get that Amazon link, because y'all, if y'all been here already, y'all know what I'm about to say. You can get you a clitoris sucking machine off of Amazon for about $30. I don't have one. They need to send me one. The amount of times we don't promote this damn machine. But I'm saying, you don't have, listen, just to say I got a man in my space means nothing if the man is not providing for you and your family. If you got to go bust your ass at a job all day and come back and he on the fucking couch playing video games, or he goes to work the same amount of time you go to work, but then you got to come home and work 40 more hours in the house with the children, and still, if you don't put on lipstick correctly, you've been running around with children and ain't managed to brush your fucking hair today, he gonna go talk shit about you. Shiki said, I don't believe in cohabitation. I really don't. Listen, am I right? Okay. Brandy said, oh, shit. It went up again. It always does this to me. I see DC. How are you, boo? I ain't get to you yet, but I saw your name. Hold up. Girl, I don't even know where I was. Okay, so we just going to start from somewhere. Okay. I think I got it. Marriage includes communications, and folks don't want to open up and be vulnerable. And we got to be vulnerable, men and women. A lot of our Black men aren't raised to be vulnerable. It's fucked up, but it's true. Hey, May. Said, folks depressed, sad, and lonely. Sad and lonely, self-medicating, drunk and high. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. Hit that thumbs up and that bell notification. Ramona said, people just so scared of being that love is not a thing anymore. If women would keep their legs closed and know their worth, then men would stop tripping and having easy outlets to cheating. You are 100% right, girl. People be broken, but they still be allowing. No, just because a man who's worth it gonna find his way in there. He's gonna find his way in there, and he's gonna want to lock it down. Not just random babies with random people and just random whatever. And I love you today, but I don't love you tomorrow. What kind of childish shit is that? Tina said, wow, there is no strong white women. Good point. I'm saying A lot of them are scared to give they all. They think it's someone better instead, trying to make it work with the one they love. That too. That too. Bunny says, amen, my sister. We black women have to stop shacking with men who don't want to marry us. We need to get on the bandwagon and stop getting left behind of being married. To good men, no scrubs. To good men, no scrubs, girl. No Ray Rays, no Pookies. Leave Ray Ray and Pookie the fuck alone. So do you agree? I don't know who the men who disagree with him. I'm telling you about my opinion, Jeremy, about this video he made and what I have seen about him. I don't know about simp. I think he is taking advantage of black women for $1. You know, I think he's taking advantage of that. I think that's what it is. I don't know if those are those red pill guys, because I feel like red pill guys are just as detrimental to black women as a man like Derrick is. There's no difference. There's two fuck shit ends. You know what I'm saying? There's two fuck shit ends, in my opinion. Paul said, you don't listen to the twisted worldly views of men who don't have no respect for the marriage arrangement instituted by God. They show no respect for God either. Handsome on the outside, ugly as fuck on the inside. You are right, Paul. He just wants to make money, card games, and t-shirts. You right, Brandy. I was like, this nigga got a card game? I was like, okay. And like I said, it's just, you know, little squirts of shit he heard other people say. He just regurgitates it. And because he's, you know, quote unquote handsome, a lot of black women just sat that shit up. We just sit around and think, you know, well, we just got to be strong black struggling women. We just got to continue to be strong black. How much more centuries do we have to be strong black struggling women? When are we going to recognize that we are valuable? And the minute that you realize your worth, people will treat you your worth. Freaking Beyonce said it. I was going to make a review on the Beyonce new album, but I didn't get to listen to the whole thing yet. But even Beyonce said that. Know your worth. She building empires and legacies. What are we talking about? When you understand your value, if you are a diamond, and people treating you like, and you letting people walking around treating you like a freaking cubic zirconian, you feeling like a cubic zirconian, so you a $5 million freaking diamond. Your shit, you worth $5 million. But you feeling like a freaking cubic zirconian and gonna sell yourself for $24.99. I need us to get it right. Hey, DC Purple. Bunny said, we need more honest chats on how to be married and stay together through the hard, really hard shit. We do. I'll be making videos about it. We're going to make some more specific videos about it, but we need to work on, one, how to find a good man, where to find them, how to find them, how to keep them, when to recognize when we got one. You know, when to recognize when we got one and not, you know, make the dysfunction of whatever happened in our own childhood, you know, not allow us to push the good things away and pull the dysfunction closer. You know, and we have to understand how to build our relationships, how to work through shit. Counseling and therapy is so important for everybody, especially for black people. We have so many underlying issues in the black community that, like, if you think you just gonna pray on it, you confused. The Cheeky say the woman and the child ain't gonna be getting shit. We know, but again, he thinking about himself from his man's perspective. Jeremy said we can all agree that the strong, independent black woman narrative poisons the black community. Exactly. And the man who does not want to, you know, be with a black woman, marry a black woman, build a home and a foundation with said black woman, destroys it too. Like we gotta do better. We as black women, we as black men gotta do better and stop making excuses for the bullshit. Because I'm tired of it. How many more centuries are we gonna be making excuses for the shit? Giving away their bodies for free. Deidre, you keep popping back from the picture to the picture and it's messing up my head. Hey, Sheeta, how are you? Kanye West said it best in his song, we would trade it all for a husband and kids. People don't get it. People won't get it until they get it. I'm watching you said you have nothing and no rights to a man you've been with forever, right? 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 Nothing. You fucked up. Now you got to go work at McDonald's. That's what they want from you. That's what a Derrick Jaxn want from you. You be fucked up. You been a man for 20, 30 years. He ain't marry you. He didn't have, let's say he went to the army. He got things that could provide for his family, but he ain't marry you. He had a good job, could have better life insurance if you're married as opposed to this person being single and making you a beneficiary or whatever. Could be stable. But no, you got to go and struggle, go back and struggle and and go break your back and die from a heart attack and a stroke. That's what men like that want from you when they say shit like that. A marriage is to secure your future, secure your family on both ends. For a man to know that his children will be raised up properly, not out here rolling stone and having babies with her. But his children are raised properly. He can see. He knows what he's going out and busting his ass working for, to take care of and raise them, to be able to provide for them to go to college, to be able to make his home happy, to allow his children to not have the dysfunction of the other children down the block who ain't got no daddy. And mommy got to go out and work every day. So now the kids got to go raise themselves, right? She just said, I agree, Crystal. I told my husband he needs some married friends. She's the first and only of his friends to marry. And that's crazy. He needs some married friends. Hi, Helene. I'm sorry I misspelled it. It's okay. Thank you, Brown Sugar. Okay. The only problem when they believe that and don't believe they need a man. There's nothing wrong with being a strong and independent. That makes a couple strong when they are. I don't know about that, Nikki. Being strong and independent puts a lot of women in the lane of not understanding why she should be getting married for her children and for her own sake. You could be independent without being independent. You know what I'm saying? That I'm a strong, independent black woman. I can do all of that. No, that's not sexy. That's not attractive. That's not sexy. That's not attractive. We get you're independent because you have a roof over your head and you provide for yourself. You know, we don't have to be, I'm strong and I'm an independent black woman. That, no. Hey, Odetta. Camelo said, you can't be what you don't see. We have to do better, black men. 100%. Hey, Nappy. Amen. Married men who are faithful and strong-minded need to educate single men on what it is to be married, to hold it down completely. Faith, home, finances, wife, kids, friendship, everything. Girl, I didn't soak my nails in acetone. They still kind of, but at least I got the top layer off. And yeah. More people are living together today but are not married. Views on marriage are changing, and that's why our society and our people are struggling. And that's why our society and our culture, because I'm talking about black culture, is struggling. That's not in other cultures. That's only in our culture. Struggle love. Brandy says, struggle love, working overtime while pregnant. Be the first female to say, at least I got a man. Do you? Exactly. Like, girls, keep that struggle love. You could be doing that, busting your ass, single with no baby in your stomach, child. Trying to get your life without having to struggle, take care of you, take care of him, who's going to get up and go leave you for the bitch down the block because you forgot to make him pancakes on a Tuesday. Tamu, I'm sorry that you went through whatever you went through, and I'm sorry that you have allowed, hopefully you do not allow whatever man did what he did to you to affect your life for the rest of your life, because then that means he will have control over you and your life forever. If he make it so, if a man if a man or a woman from your past has caused you such detrimental damage that you can't find happiness in the future, he still has control over your life. Kudos to him, and it's fucked up for you. I don't want that for nobody. DC said, me too, even though I'm divorced, I would rather be married. It's just like, listen, Deidre said, the culture not supporting marriage supports poverty. It does. It supports poverty. I don't understand what they don't understand. Dola said, a man works a 9 to 5 and a woman's work is never done. Exactly. That's why I ain't working on 9 to 5. Like, what the fuck? Niggas always want you to struggle with them. Struggle. You can struggle. I struggle. How about you work and you bust your ass? And like I said, a man who works and has a whole family to take care of, and it ain't, I can leave it tomorrow. He will do better even in his job, because the when his back is against the wall, a weak man with no ties to you will fold. A strong man who gonna hold it down will rise to the fucking occasion. And that's why people who are married do better. Somebody text me send me a message a while ago when that whole Jay-Z hitting a billion thing came out, and they made a comment regarding Jay-Z hitting $1 billion and P. Diddy wishing he would have married Kim Porter. Now, we're not talking about nobody's sexuality. We're just talking about the difference here. And because Jay-Z had a wife, okay, and regardless of whatever, had to pull through for his wife and to keep, even with all the shit that was going on, we're not talking about that, had to make sure he pulled through for his wife and his children, because of what even he said, he didn't want no other man raising his children. It pushed that man hard enough for him to make $1 billion, while P. Diddy out here jumping from Cassidy to Cassidy's to Cassidy's to Cassidy's, and could have probably made $1 billion if he would have settled down and acted right and had a woman that would have been there to hold it down and be his not only best friend, but be his partner in life. Okay, because your homies ain't never gonna hold you down the way a woman who's married to you and loves you and who you provide for and she provides for you will. Nobody. Okay. Not the machine. LaShonda, I talk about the machine if I want to talk about the machine. Fuck it. I like I don't got the machine, but I told you I saw that commercial and it just threw my mind. Hey, Takara, I see you, boo. We going up. Let me see the time. Okay, because we want to get off of here before an hour. You know, we trying to keep it to like an hour. When it's too long, people don't want to watch it. Can you call a job and tell them I'm not built for working all these damn hours? Thank you. Y'all keep talking about my machine, child. I need to get one, though. I would take 10 ugly Jay-Z's over one cute bitch ass trash nigga. That's real. That's real. That's real, Deidre. And Deidre, I need you to pick a picture. I need you to pick a picture. Murdy says, I agree with you. I need the 12 steps, how to build a good, meaningful relationships. Know the signs. He's the one, and etc. I'm working on that. And it's going to be coming out as the year progresses. Yes, my favorite topic. So many women out here giving everything for free. I don't even date men from a single parent household. They built different. Mind frame on point. I'm telling you. As someone who's come from a 2-family household, I'm telling you, I can tell a difference between a man or gate 15 minutes into the conversation if he was raised by a single black mother or if he had 2 parents. I'm telling you. You know it. Thank you, Starry. I'm 46. My husband and I will celebrate 20 years of marriage on the 27th. It hasn't always been easy. I became ill in my late 20s, but we worked through it because we loved each other and our BFFs. That's beautiful, Nikki. See, that's what I'm talking about. He just gonna get up and say, I don't feel like it today. You know, you got sick on me. Like, what the hell? I'm a complete damn. My sentiments exactly, girl. She said I'm independent because I have to be. That's me, not because I want to be. I'm a complete damsel in distress. I can't do a damn thing, my man. I can't. I don't know. I don't know how to do nothing. Please help me because I'm dying. Yes, fuck that. Daryl said women are not willing to settle for less on the back end, being just as unwilling to settle on the front end will produce marriageable black men who want to almost exclusively marry black women. Okay, Daryl, yes, I agree with that. P. Diddy doesn't want to settle down. He still has lots of money. Though, let's be real. P. Diddy would have more money. That's you. Beth, you be missing a point on purpose. Okay? All right. But they got more, they have more money. Just that's my point. You're more secure in life with a married man, with a man who is married to you. And he is more secure in life having a woman there. Okay? That's my point. You're freer to go out and you have more drive to go out and do what you have to do with a woman that you love home waiting for you. And not this bitch and that bitch and this bitch and that bitch and this bitch. Okay, so I think we're about finished. Carmelo said responsible man will always do better because he has to provide for his wife, family, and secure the bag for the future. I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's going to make it pop. He's going to make it pop. Takara said, when you find a woman who put you on top of the world, put that world inside of a ring and put it on her finger. Takara be here sometimes. Takara be trolling it, and Takara be dropping them jewels on us too, boy. Pretty said, my husband fell in love with me because I was strong and independent, and his actions allowed me to be a damsel in distress when I want to be with no shade. There has to be a balance with each other. Exactly. So listen, guys, that's how I felt. That's how I feel. Can we get 10 more likes before we get out of here? I'm at 90. Could we get 100? Could we get 100? So listen, guys, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the Derrick Jaxn situation, about the whole marriage license thing, and about the whole, well, let's not renew it. Like, what the fuck? This is how I feel about men giving relationship advice, ill-advised relationship advice, because too many women are listening to him. Too many women are so caught up in how he looks instead of actually listening to the things that are coming out of his mouth. I would like to hear him speak for more than 2 or 3 minutes at a time, and really get to dig into what the hell he really thinks about things, because anybody could squirt a little something on you for like 3 minutes and try to make it make a little bit of sense. But can we get some, I want him to be able to like sit, well, I wouldn't watch it. But anyway, I'm good. And as always, I love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. As soon as I get off, I'm dropping a Cardi B video. Y'all gonna enjoy it. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when the video drop. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. And don't listen to people like Derrick Jaxn. You'll fuck up your life, black women.